Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth and all that jazz. Last run, pretty easy, we weren't really put under that much pressure. I'm hoping that we get much of the same here. Oh, rate of fire seems bad. We've got an orbital in the form of Big Fan, damage might be okay. PTM 6, 6B 00, Monster Manuel, Big Fan, and Goat Hoof is our trinket as well. I was really hoping that that might be a better spacebar item. But Punching Bag fits the theme of the run right now. Which is to say, I don't really know if it's worth having, but we have it, so let's make the best of it, shall we? Anything that makes enemies a little harder, let's put it this way, anything that makes enemies a little bit less predictable is going to be usually a negative. However, depending on the, oh my lord, depending on the way that it pulls aggro and what kind of aggro it pulls, it may end up manifesting itself in a more positive way. For now, I just want to, if possible, use Big Fan to do as much damage as we can, but it's a risk. There we go, we got him. We did lose a full Spirit Heart there, so I'm feeling real bad about that. That's going to put me under the gun without a doubt. Fark and Big Fan rotates so slowly. Oh, it rotates so freaking slowly that I can't reliably use it as an orbital to deal damage. Or at least I haven't been able to do so thus far. And we are on the cellar, so despite starting with what I would describe as a pretty gentle amount of HP, we do have ourselves under the gun here. A little bit of poor play today, I would be the first to tell you that. I don't want that to get any further. I want that to be where it stops, right here. And as much as I'm hurting for HP, I would really love for this to be small rock, because our damage is kind of the root of our problem. One Spirit Heart is also okay, but the damage is the principal issue, because my rate of fire is so bad that I'm like, I need to use my orbital to deal damage, but my orbital is not one of the traditionally super high-powered ones, which is not to say that it's worthless. It's actually still quite useful, but at the same time, I would like to replace it, or not replace it, but add to it, to accentuate it. We shouldn't forget about the fact that we do have Monster Manuel as well. Monster Manuel this time gave us Robo Baby. That's a shit draw. But it will help us out a little. If we're not going to use it now, when should we use it? And that was one of those situations where I really wish that I did not have Punching Bag. However, this is the situation we're in. We're going to live with it. I think we should not spend a bomb to try to find the second secret room. I think we should instead just head down to the next floor and try to get out of this pit. We're not even in a pit. It's a pit of my own making. By using my freaking orbitals to deal all this damage, but oh my lord. You know me! Or at least I'm assuming this is not the first episode that you've watched. If it is, you're seeing a really poor display right now, and I apologize for that. It's probably not our second secret room, but we should give it a try regardless. Low damage is my kryptonite, especially if I have something that allows me to mitigate it, but at great cost to myself. Like, most of the time, you got low damage, alright, we'll just live with it, you know? We'll deal as much damage as we can, as slowly as it takes, and that's fine, because we don't have any other options. The kiss of death for me, Robo Baby again, is when I have other options. The fact that I have orbitals here is great, because it gives us some flexibility in how we deal our damage. Oh, that was really bad. I didn't think I would take damage there, because both of my orbitals were kind of facing it, but I think we're better off with the speed upgrade, sadly. It also, like I said, can be the kiss of death a little bit. Thank God we keep getting all these tinted rocks, otherwise this run would look bad. I wouldn't say that I would already be dead. Mathematically that might be the case, but I would augment my playstyle when I went down to one hit left, obviously. But I really, really am thankful that we keep getting buoyed with Spirit Hearts when we probably should not be getting so many Spirit Hearts this early. But hey, you know, we play with what we got, not vice versa. It doesn't even really make any sense, but hopefully you get the idea. So we got the D20. I'm going to stick with the D20. Lots of good potential there, and it's not like Monster Manuel was doing anything for us. I would give up regular Robo Baby for the D20 if we didn't have a spacebar item. And the best that we've done with Monster Manuel was a Robo Baby like once every 3 rooms. So I'm not going to complain too hard about this. That's tempting, but I'm not sure I want it. I'm actually, I hope to maybe get a Spirit Heart from our shop. That's pretty bad, but it means that we are stuck with the goat hoof, but at least we had the option to take the goat hoof. Should try not to take so much damage, but if I have to, I can go to our shop and buy a Spirit Heart, hopefully, if there's one for sale. And then that gives us a little bit more survivability after a deal with the devil if we don't get HP from our deal with the devil, or from our boss fight, which you never know. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Monstro. Monstro is not so bad. I think Ball of Bandages is a much better damage dealer as far as orbitals go. Big Fan is a little safer because I think the hitbox on it is larger. Oh, wow, I did not expect you to shoot like that. I expected you to shoot to the side. That's all right. We still got 1.5 Spirit Hearts left. We get HP, and then we get 3 red chests. So we're not going to be trading any HP away anyway. We get 2 Spirit Hearts. This is very, very bad. At first, you might be like, oh, good, we don't have to trade HP. No, this is a really nasty situation because we don't have any extra damage. I mean, the whole point of this was that we'd get the extra damage. You know, we would trade our HP away and then get something of value from the other side. Hasn't worked out that way. I do like this, though. We'll take this. We will go to our curse room because I wouldn't say we're in a desperate situation yet, but we may be soon. That's really good. Even though we can't open that chest, picking up 9 lives and getting that assured survivability is important. Now, we don't know if we're going to have deals with the devil or in the future to make it work, but hey, you know, we'll do what we can. Can't reroll that on the ground, or we can reroll it on the ground. We can't reroll the pedestal, unfortunately. Maybe we can get something here. Tell you what we can do is pick this up, come down here, drop it. Is there not a trinket on this room in here? It says there's a trinket. Unless, like, am I missing something here? Maybe the icon doesn't mean trinket. Maybe that just means item, but I really feel like I'm losing my mind now. Let me look one last time. That's not a trinket. That's a half red heart. It used to be a trinket and I re-rolled it, maybe? We'll re-roll both of these trinkets. One of them became a bomb. One of them became a golden chest. We got some money out of it. Not a huge payout. We could bomb our way into the shop, but I don't think that's necessary. Let's look for our second secret room. It is here. We get some pills. Without knowing what they are, we might as well try. We can take an Are You a Wizard pill down on the next floor. If we'd known those, we probably would have re-rolled them, but that's okay. Yeah, down to the next floor. Very interesting run. Thank God we got 9 lives there. I Can See Forever will pop right away. Do want to open that, but with Are You a Wizard, we're better off waiting a little while. This room is just absolute malarkey, is the polite way to put it. Not necessarily the word that I would use, though. Still can't shoot straight. God dang it. This room is... Like, why am I dodging back and forth? Basically, because it's the only way I see to keep some momentum up, and we've now lost that. And we've lost our first life. I would expect to see more of that in the future. We're in a very, very delicate, very losable position right now. And this is where I'm not being zany cracking jokes about Canadian boy bands, Northern Lion, right now. I'm, you know, nose to the grindstone. We have a brief glimpse. We have a second chance, basically, because of this 9 lives pickup. Let's not squander it. A lot of dumb damage so far, but it's dumb damage for a smart reason, which is that we don't really have anything in the way of damage. So we're using our orbitals in situations that we may not want to. Only killing 1 with that bomb is terrible. This is going to be a train wreck run, isn't it? I can already read the signs. If we've cost ourselves the deal with the devil on this floor, we didn't... It's got everything, man. Low damage. Good spacebar item, I'll admit, but low damage, low HP, and no deal with the devil precedent in the early game. It's gonna be a little tricky to work our way out of this one. You know what? I'm gonna death card this room, even though we could have death carded the larger room. What benefit does death carding this room have over the, you know, death carding the larger room? That's quite simple, really. We're not in the larger room right now, so to be able to death card the room that we're in, I think carries a serious advantage. You don't understand. You need to die. Thank you. I don't think we're going to be able to do enough damage to kill this guy that quickly. Oh, never mind. That was, I forgot that we used the death card because it took so long for us to come out of that. Yes, but we may not want to pick it up just yet. We have it available to us. We've already prepaid. And I hate to say it, but I still think the orbital game is the smart game here. Just have to be a little smarter. And, like, faster. And there's a lot of things we need to be here. Stronger would be a big one if we could swing that, but we don't have very much control in that. Healthier or tankier, depending on the words you'd like to use. Luckier. And we can start that one right away. There's no time limit on that one. Just give me a good item room here. So we'll play a little bit. Oh, okay, still good. Play a little bit back here. Our rate of fire and damage itself is just so god-awful. Okay, we got one. One at a time. Very scary. Okay, Book of Revelations is good. But we may want to stick with something else for now. Just for this room. You know what? We want to reroll those. Yeah. Okay, like I wanted to stick with one more D20 charge before we go all in on the Book of Revelations. But we will want to go all in on the Book of Revelations because it gives us one of the very few outs we have for shit damage, which is a 3rd level orbital, which is not really an orbital at all anymore, but you get the idea. And that's still not that good, but it's at least a desperation play, you know? And hopefully we swing and deal with the devil here. It's very unlikely. Now, this is going to seem weird, but I'm doing this room. And I'm doing this room because I think I'm going to kind of do the ultimate Hail Mary and try to knock that troll bomb back into those mushrooms in that secret room in the hopes of getting a good pill, or at least things that can be re-rolled if they're bad pills. I don't like my odds, but desperate times call for desperate measures. And we fucked it. That's okay. That's okay. Re-roll these two. We get a bomb. We get a pill. The pill is luck up. That's a start. Now we get Book of Revelations. And we're rolling a little bit. Just a little bit, but it's something. I don't really want to fight the boss yet. I want to see if we can get to our shop. And if there's anything worse than this room, it's this room with champions. Because we can't even, in good confidence, use our orbitals to kill them. We can use our orbitals to damage them, though. I think it says a lot about our run that we can damage something but not kill it with our orbitals. That's the level of finesse you don't normally want to have to deal with because it's very dangerous. I will admit, this has all the makings of a downward spiral that typifies every quote-unquote train wreck run. What does it? Low damage leads to low morale, leads to making mistakes. Leads to doing things you shouldn't be doing. Leads to not getting items you need to get. This could be a godsend, let's put it that way. We kind of have to go all in on the BFF strat. It does make our hitboxes on those larger, I think, and they do a lot more damage. And if we're lucky enough to get a deal with the devil here, which, I should point out, I don't think we will be, but if we're lucky enough to get one, we have to take it. Even if it will kill us, we have to take it. Because we have to get that precedent. Even if it's a shit item that'll kill us, we have to take it, I think. The only exception will be if it's a shit item that's a spacebar item that will kill us. Then I'll be real mad, because I'm like, oh, fuck, we have to lose Book of Revelations to get deal with the devil precedent. I don't know if I can go all in on that. I think I might have to treat Book of Revelations as if it's, you know, sacred right now. I don't know how we didn't get hit there. Could use my one bomb. I'm still holding out hope that maybe one day that'll pay for a small rock, though. Okay, one of these days, they're gonna jump at the right time for us to orbital them. And that day was right then. That's not really a good catchphrase. That day was now. I never learned how to use proper tense. Stay in school. Okay, we killed him. We got Blue Cap, and we didn't get a deal with the devil. At least our tier rate is up. Obviously, there's some problems with this, but at least our tier rate is up. Okay, this is easier said than done, but don't take damage immediately here. I really should have tried to get a full Book of Revelations charge before this floor. That was a sloppy play. And again, low morale, bad decisions. Bad decisions cost you. Find yourself screaming in a hotel room. It's alright, though. We should be able to avoid taking damage on this room. Blue cap might not be the be-all, end-all, but it's something, you know? It's something, goddammit. It's a DPS improvement. Even if our shots barely make it to the enemy. There, that was good. Gotta choose when to strike. Speed down. Probably not too interested in that. And the orbitals, man. The orbital wall. Got you closed in. One more room. We can breathe a little easier. Yeah, that's it. Keep the wall in front of you. Just maneuver the wall so the spiders always have to walk into the wall. Oh, and then just box them in. That felt so good. Okay. We're going to leave because I think that thing's going to explode faster than I can react. And then after we've left, we're going to come back down and try to push that down to find the secret room. Now we start building. We start building, my friends. We can rebuild this. We can make it better, stronger. We have not lost this run yet. We're building a good life on life number 7. Oh, that's some nonsense right there. Did you see my orbitals managed to somehow, against all odds, not block that shot. We have to, even though the speed down is nuts. It's really bad. Maybe we didn't have to. Thank God we have the goat hoof. And did find the secret room. That's an awful lot of money for us. I'm gonna open this golden chest against my better judgment. Oh. If only we had a D6, or if only our tiers were actually good, we could go buck wild on that. Man, I hate that this is a big room here, but let's give it a shot. This is not the room I was anticipating. Speed, man. Speed is an interesting problem for us right now. Most of the time, it underlies everything, you know? It controls how well you can dodge. Controls how quickly you can, you know, kick bombs out, how fast you can get away from enemies, how, you know, when to start dodging for shots. It makes such a big difference, and now we've fucked up our deal with the Devil Chance. This is gonna be... It's gonna be one of those ones. It's one of those episodes where, like, I've recorded a lot today, and then I was like, I'll do some Isaac, because Isaac's fun, and I speak the language of the game, so I can knock those out without, like, too much mental stress, right? And then I get a run like this, and I'm like, turns out my day is over. I had high plans, or big plans, to be very productive. Instead, I will do one Isaac run. Whether I win or lose, I will cry, and then, you know, we'll tackle this beast again tomorrow. A lot of this is my own fault, by the way. We started with not an insignificant number of spirit hearts. Thank you for not being paralysis. That could have been heinous. Pheromones. At least we know. Shop has black candle. Have to get it. Very important item. Sure, I mean, Steam sale is also good. But I'd rather take black candle and risk not getting Steam sale than vice versa, even though I know it makes it easier the other way around. Makes it easier to buy, I should say, but there's still a chance either way. Well, there's... Okay, never mind. That money was not worth anything. It actually was worth a lot. We could have bought a spirit heart with that. Oh well. It's alright. We still got the orbital game. And we still have a 2nd level orbital coming here. 3rd level orbital in the future. I hate doing a run like this. I still believe that we can get a deal with the devil. Even though the penalty's high right now. Well, the penalty exists right now. And we have no precedent. In fact, actually, you know what? Deals with the angel will be fine. I'm not going to be stomping any angel statues, I'll tell you that much. Oh my god, it's our 2nd Guppy item. This is how we get out of this mess. One more gift. And it would be a gift. I'm not going to act like this would be an incredible strategic... Oh, Northern Lion wins again with his smart plays. No, this would be a gift if we got if we got any more free Guppy items. Or if they just gave us a deal with the devil right here. Put me out of my own misery. Let me do it. Let me do it. It's the Fallen. That gives us a good chance. Worth it. Not worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Pentagram is great. And our deal with the devil. Krampus! No deal with the devil precedent again! At least we know when we get hit, we can walk into an enemy and end their life, but good God. Have mercy. Well, we've obviously got to go to the curse room on this floor. And the pentagram, don't get me wrong, pentagram lump of coal is fine. It's good even, but we're lacking something. Speed is 1, damage is 1, tears is 1, HP may or may not be 1. We're gonna go to our curse room. We have to. Contains the Guppy dream. May even want to do self-sacrifice room. I know it's risky, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I don't know if these are still desperate times. I feel like these are still desperate times. Trust me, I'm thinking about Tammy's head as well. Tammy's head is got a lot of good memories about that item. Pheromones. All right, fair enough. Pheromones, fair enough. There you go. Another classic moment of wordplay brought to you by Northern Lion Industries. Let's check out our curse room. I was so ready to sing the praises of the game, and it's still done a good job. I still appreciate it, but I wish that had gone differently. What do you think? You wanna? Let's do it. Let's do it just once. There you go. We've done it once. We know how it feels now. We can move on. A little tempted, I'll admit, to hurt ourselves again, then go to the boss trap room and see if there's a red chest in there. It could pay out. It could also fuck us completely. So, you know, even though there's a chance, you gotta swing for the fences. Sometimes, I don't think this is one of those times. We'll go get this full red heart. Half heart, full heart consequences. We're at boss rush time already. That should give you some indication of how I feel about this run right now. We had more red hearts, I'll admit. In fact, we still have some more, so why don't we try to maybe... It's a super Hail Mary, but there's a chance that Magic Mushroom could be contained in there. Or a good pill, you know, but that's that. Let's use one bomb to look for the second secret room here. It was just, there was a pathway leading right to it. It made it an easy choice. We have to stick with Goathead, or I wish, but we have to stick with Goathoof. That's not so bad, though. You know, we're thankful to have Goathoof, because otherwise our speed would be god-awful. Instead of just really, really bad, it would be almost unworkable. So now I'm at the point where the direction my orbitals are facing when I start the room dictates what room I choose. That is where we have, that's how this run looks right now. Just so you know, my orbitals face left, so I go to the room on the left. That's how important they are. This is actually really big. If we ever get hosts, we'll just kill them with the orbitals before we move on. Oh my god, do we have like the best luck in Isaac history or something? It's out of control. I don't even remember what the cards are. That was bad. I don't even remember what the cards are, but the fact we've gotten 3.5 hearts on this room, and then a rune, which is Algiz, that's real good. We got a moon card, Algiz rune, Lover's card, Stars card. Alright, let's start with moon card. We want to probably take the Algiz rune out of this floor. We're not doing boss rush anyway, so we don't need teleporting. And we'll just take these, and then get the heck out. Book of Secrets at least allows us to see what's going on, and we see that there's a curse room right next to us. Please, let this be the turning point. Let this be what we need it to be. It's okay. It only cost us a bomb to go in there. It was a privilege to have been able to do it in the first place. And we'll take our Stars card, and we might as well use it right away. We get a Halo of Flies. We see our shop. Halo of Flies is good. Not the orbitals I want, but it will help protect me from shots when I'm doing more offensive dodges. Now it's a toss-up. Do we take the Algiz rune or do we take the Emperor card? I think in this situation we have to take the Algiz rune. It's close though. They're closer than it looks, I think. They're both so good. And this should be our second level Meat Boy, right? Shouldn't this be like technically our third level Meat Boy? I guess you can sometimes get the Fallen with Book of Revelations, which honestly probably worked out much better for us than a second level Bandage Girl would have, so let's not complain too hard about that. We're going to explore a lot because this is where Thunder's Thighs actually is worth its weight, you know? Being able to... Oh, there's a tinted rock back there. Being able to actually pick up, you know, a number of skulls, and I'm not talking about Joshua Jackson, is going to be useful for us. And by useful, I mean possibly a huge indicator of whether or not we're going to succeed on the game. A little bit of extra money never hurt. Let's try to make sure we kill him over top of the floor so the money actually exists. Great stuff. 8 lives, well, 8 question mark lives left. Not expected that, but that's okay. Strength card. Maybe we could bring that into a deal with the devil, but it's the kind of thing I think is not going to be that relevant, so let's just get this taken care of here. It's one of these weird runs where I'm like, I'm incredulous and at the same time incredibly thankful. Like, I'm like, man, our trinket sucks, but thank God we have it, otherwise we'd be fucked. Man, you know, I don't really want to use my orbitals to do everything, but let me use my orbitals to do absolutely everything because otherwise we're fucked. You know, it's just, there's so many things that, like, I guess I resent being forced into this position, but am still happy that it's working out this way. That we have the opportunity to at least do something, because without our, like, weird fringe options here, we wouldn't have any options, you know? We just have shit damage, like, the range of #1 and the damage of, like, a good soy milk run. It's probably, that's an exaggeration to a small extent, but, you know, the sentiment is what counts here. Or we're gonna be sediment pretty soon. Good. Great. Even better. And I honestly, if I may say so myself, I think we're getting a little bit better at our orbital dodges. Now, here's the question. Curved Horn is the best trinket in the game. We're in a situation in which Goat Hoof is saving our lives. Do we take Curved Horn knowing that it's going to cost us so much damage in the long run? I think we have to. I really do. As much as I wish we didn't, as much as I think it don't be like it is, they do. And we're gonna, ooh, get a Perthrow rune, which we have to take for now, but we can always go back for the Algiz rune, but honestly the Perthrow rune I think is more valuable for any deal with the devil for the chance to turn it into a Guppy dream. And we're really, like, we're harping on that Guppy dream, because short of getting Mom's Knife or Brimstone, that's how we win this run. Another luck up, also really huge. If we could only get a speed upgrade, that would be worthwhile as well, but we have no control over that. Could blow those up. Honestly, I don't think I need the Spirit Hearts that badly right now. Why would I need Spirit Hearts? It's not like I'm killing every enemy by running headfirst into them. This is a dead end, but any dead end with a few skulls on it is worth our time. Oh, yeah, he snuck right by me there. Good play. Don't need to worry about that guy. Don't need to worry about that guy either. You remember that song, that old Kentucky jam. Don't need to worry about that guy. Don't need to worry about that guy either. Oh, you do a line and I'll do a line now, Starla. You do a line and I'll do a line now, babe. You do a line and I'll do a line and we'll do a hard time like Charlie Sheen. That doesn't really rhyme. I don't know if Charlie Sheen was actually in jail. I don't need the bombs that badly. Great. We got another Spirit Heart for free. It's war! What is it good for? Actually, possibly drastically improving our offense right now. Say it again, would you? Oh, we did it. Okay, we gotta deal with the Angel. This is where things start to get hilarious, probably, if you're not me. We definitely want this, and then I think we Perthrow the key piece and take the Algiz rune with us. Sorry, yes, I am speaking another language right now. Man, these are rotating so freaking slowly. Still got him. Perthrowed, holy water. Because, of course, what bullshit train wreck run would be complete without holy water? At least they gave us the choice. You know, they gave us a chance there, and also the mind is just lovely. I can't believe we made that. We shouldn't have even tried, but the mind is a fantastic item. It's a terrible thing to waste, which is why I did not Perthrow that in you know, in hopes to find something else, but you get the mind and I'll get the mind now, honey. You get the mind and I'll get the mind now, babe. You get the mine in, I'll get the mine in. Hopefully we'll beat Blue Baby before bedtime. You get the mine in, I'll get the mine in. Yeah, I would never fit in a bluegrass situation. I'm not the guy you want in a bluegrass emergency. Down to the next floor. With no angel precedent or even, like, waitingness, so I'm okay with that. We can get into the boss trap room. Every red chest, like, fear me, want to see thee more clearly. Your days are numbered, my days are now. Red chests and skulls will be stomped with impunity. Chariot card we're just going to use right here, which was not smart. But we know we're keeping this Algiz rune, so get another chariot card anyway. Joke's on you, butt munchers. This makes this very simple. That's a lot of money as well. Oh, we can't go in that way because there was a boss in here. Always with the rules, Isaac. Always with the rules. At least, you know, a lot of money. There's no question about that. Fortunately, I still can't get in there. That's an issue. I understand that we have a blood bank here. I guess we could take advantage of that. I'm not going to use the Algiz rune on it because the Algiz rune is destined for bigger and better things, I think. Now, this is going to lose, like, the Spirit Heart's gone super quickly, but it was so worth it. Now we can fly, and we're Guppy. We're still extraordinarily slow. But we have Guppy plans, and that means a lot. Does the Guppy dream win us the game? No, and that's a very unusual thing to have to deal with. A situation in which being Guppy doesn't necessarily grant you the win. But it's a situation we are stuck with here, so we might as well live with it. It certainly makes the run a lot easier. I'm trying to get myself, yes, balance all the stats. Our speed is so bad. Now we are reasonably quick, and our range is still pretty bad, but at least we got some way out of that. Give me Cricket's head or something here. I demand it. Goat head, Bob's brain. Bob's brain I'm not touching. We have fucked around with this item on too many occasions today, and it has been not amazing every single time. And we'll take these two again. We do want to get into the boss trap room, although it's much less necessary now than it used to be. Might as well put ourselves at permanent Polaroid invincibility level, just in case we get a chance to take value from that later. Yeah, was the Libra pickup good or bad? I don't think it matters. Our speed was so bad that I'm basically just treating it as if it was a speed upgrade. And I'm happy about it. We also got Goat Head. I ignored Bob's Rotten Head because I've paid the Bob tax today. Bob is building an army. Well, there goes permanent Polaroid invincibility, but let's frame it a different way. We just got HP. That sounds a lot better. Do we have Placenta? Is that... No, that was last run, right? That we picked up Placenta in the boss room. I thought I was still in invincibility. Yeah, I think that was last run. So we might not have, like, life gain. Doesn't matter probably all that much. Life steal, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I probably should have taken damage there. And I will go back for that key. I don't start skipping consumables unless we've got a one run or it's like the womb. On the womb, you know, I'll probably start skipping pennies pretty soon. It's a rare situation in which Guppy is just like a helper. It's not a winning, well, it is helping us win, but it's not like a guaranteed win in this situation. It's more just like, I mean, I'm happy to have it, don't get me wrong. It might be the difference between life and death. That is also really useful. But mostly I'm like, I still need something. Libra didn't do it. We'll donate as much money as we can here. I don't think Fanny Pack is super necessary. Hopefully they'll just take a lot of donations here. Can't even see how much we're donating, but we've really done a number, like a good number on our donation machine over the past 5 or 6 episodes. We've gone from like, you know, 660, now we're up in the 740s, I think, as long as it's still taking money, which it is. There we go, it stopped at 740 something. I couldn't see what it was. Might as well. Actually, there's no reason to use that, but we didn't know what it was in advance because I forgot anyway. And might as well see if there's any more demon hearts for us. The skulls have been extremely kind. And the sun. It's tempting, I gotta admit, but we'll stick with Algiz. It's a little cooler. Whether or not it's better, I don't know yet. That was really good. Let's keep in mind, if we actually do manage to get that third level orbital, we have BFF, so it'll do a ton of damage. Guardian Angel will also be cool. I should really stop using Thunder Thighs on the Angel statue and use a bomb instead, because it's hurting me every single time. And I lost a lot more Spirit Hearts there than I'm pleased to admit. Oh, we no key piece that time. I guess they've wisened up to our game. Now, thanks to the mine, we should know where we're going here. And it is down. We cannot skip the big room, at least not by going around it, but we can skip it just by dropping a bomb. And you know what? I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do, because fuck this room. It's not that bad most of the time, but it's more annoying than I'm prepared to deal with right now. We will get a deal with the Devil/Angel here, and I don't really care which one it is, as long as it, like, I'm not gonna discriminate as long as we get some half-decent stuff out of it. We're a little bit up against the wire here. We are gonna get our third level Bandage Girl, which is actually gonna be huge for us. Now we can play a much more defensive game where we just fly around and let Bandage Girl do the talking. We should still have a full suite of orbitals as well, or at least 2. Now that we've got Guardian Angel, just terrible damage on my part there. But we're lucky we can take that terrible damage, to be honest with you. Oh my god, it's a deal with the devil. And our deal with the devil contains 3 fucking red chests. Are you kidding me? So what do we get? We got Guardian Angel, good. The Mind, great. And Holy Water. And Lump of Coal. That's a below average haul, to put it politely. But we do have Black Candle. And in addition to Black Candle, we have the Mine, so we can see where we're going. That's huge. And we have Guppy. So we don't really have much of an excuse to lose this one, to put it politely. We have the Algiz rune as well. I don't know when we pop that. I feel like a double cage room or something like that. Probably our best way to handle it. Yeah, more HP would be great. And one of those Guppy items is 9 lives, so it's not seeming too likely that we're gonna lose this one, and as a result, it's not looking too likely we're gonna lose the streak. And that's, I guess, the most important thing to me, is that, you know, we had a weird run. We had a weird run. Sorta got screwed. Algiz Perthrow. I'm sorry. I wish that I could embrace the Perthrow here. But I think we gotta go Algiz. Perthrow's more of like a feast or famine. Very high variance. Potentially could get screwed. Whereas Algiz rune, high stability, low variance. Oh, you know what? We have the angel statue and we have the Perthrow rune. Maybe? Kick a bomb in here. Do as much damage as possible. Yeah, this is actually good damage now. We did get a key piece. I want to open this, but not go up to the next floor. Okay. Then we Perthrow that. We get Nun's Habit. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I will use another bomb to check that. Let's put it this way. It's not great now, but it could save us an extra Spirit Heart thanks to Book of Revelations at some point later on in the run. So, yeah, I'm happy we did it. There's no question about that. We can skip quite a lot, actually, via the secret room on this one. And I'm freeing myself from only using orbitals to deal damage. Now, our damage is good, and, you know, triplicate Bandage Girl there is holding it down as well. So I feel like we're safe to be like, okay, we can fire now. We can fire from afar. Aladdin 2, The Return of Jafar, even. We will fight these guys in the hopes of getting maybe a large drop or something like that. Real help, Bandage Girl. You're really holding it down there. I appreciate it. I didn't say I wouldn't use my orbitals to deal damage anymore. Still got Algiz. That's potentially a game winner if we need it. No battery charge? No problem, mister. There we go. Bandage Girl held it down there. And 2 pills, one of which is luck up. Very good heading down to the chest. I can see forever. We're taking Algiz to the chest, so no danger of that. Okay, Bandage Girl. Bandage Girl, come on. There's one target on this room. I think you can probably figure out where it is. There we go. Fly's doing quite the number. And you know what? Punching Bag doing a great job as well. Bandage Girl, what is your freaking problem? Just walking back and forth between the enemy. We're almost done with this, though. One of the angel fetuses was still alive there. That is surprising to me. I can't believe we didn't finish that there. Bandage Girl, thank you. And up to the next floor, or down to the next floor. It's looking like we're going to have an easy win here, despite the fact that it was incredibly dangerous. And I really thought for a while our streak was going to be done. Oh, wow, that's so... We didn't need to reroll these at all. Inner Eye's great. Soul is really good. Guillotine, dubious, but still I kind of like it. And Anti-Grav, I take despite sometimes finding it a little annoying. What is happening here? Why are our shots so small? I just shot at Bandage Girl because I got so freaked to flip out. I guess what we're going to be hoping for here is just a... You know, it's a numbers game with the number of tiers we're putting out there, which means the number of flies we're putting out there. Okay, luck is good, so I'm assuming we'll get a few more of those. And we're close to our boss fight anyway. If we can keep the Alga's Rune to the boss fight, it's not even a question mark. Like, we're going to win this run. Our shots look like shit, but they actually do quite a lot of damage, at least against enemies that are not, you know, super marquee. Tech point 5 is also good. I don't know how much damage it's going to do, but we do have Curved Horn and the Pentagram, so there's something to happen there. Something to build upon. Another chest. These luck upgrades are paying dividends. Parasite. Sure. Also pretty good, I think, but one of those items a little bit nebulous, I suppose. Guillotine's freaking me out here. This is the first time we did not get a chest on one of these rooms. How are we not taking damage from walking on? Oh, I'm Guppy, right? I can fly. It just looks weird. So we'll pop our Alga's Rune right away. We've been waiting a long time for this day. And we're going to finish off Blue Baby super quickly. Very dangerous run, but managed to come through pretty easily at the end. I can't believe that that last life that we lost was the last life we ever lost. It's a confusing sentence, I'll admit. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.